So on this question, we have the digital clock face with a time of 9:30. The grid is made up of 15mm squares. It's 195 long and it's 75 high. Okay, and the thickness is 15mm in plan. Okay, part A, draw an isometric view. So that means horizontal lines are drawn at 30 degrees, both sets. Or an oblique view of the clock face. So an oblique view is where these lines are drawn horizontally and we go back at 45 degrees from the corners of the letters. So I'll start with part A, the isometric view. .195 long, okay. 75 high. .30 degrees here going back. Now I'm going to have to mark 15mm squares all along this here and 15mm upwards, and I'm going to plot this grid onto it in here. Now it's 15mm. So we're going to plot out the grid, okay, the numbers into this grid here, okay, and making sure that we put them in the right positions. So I'm going to extrude these lines by going back, or these numbers by going back at 30 degrees from each of the corners for 15mm. Now where did we get those 15mm for? Okay, well the 15mm was in plan, the thickness of the letters. So we're going to go back at 15mm from each of the numbers rather. Sorry, I'm used to saying letters as most of the questions are letters, they ask the questions. 15mm back. So back to the grid line basically there on the top letters. So now for this corner here, back 15mm. For the top of the number 3, back 15mm, so back to the grid line there. Okay, back 15mm here. Back 15mm there. .15 there. 15. Now we can start connecting these lines. There's the logo of, or the 9:30 on the digital clock done. So now I'm going to do it in oblique, just so you know you only have to do isometric or oblique in the exam. I'm just showing you how to do the two solutions. And so in oblique I draw the elevation as normal and I plot the numbers into it. So the length of it was 195 and the height was 75. Now, that's done. So I'm going to mark every 15 along the bottom and 15 up and draw in the grid lines. So I'm going to draw in the numbers here. You can use the question in your book to see what points to join. Now we're going to make this oblique by going back at 45 degrees from each of the corners of the letters and the corner of the grid to help for speed, and we go back a distance of 15 millimeters that was represented in our plan. So I'm going back 45 degrees lightly from all the corners here. Okay, you can measure 15 along them if you want. Okay, as you do it, or you can do it afterwards. So now, if I've measured back 15 along here, if I just drop it straight down, that's gone back 15 down along the bottom as well. So I'll prove that to you now by just putting it down there so you can see it's marked 15 back as well. So I can heavy in that line. Take a line up here. And I can actually bring this line lightly across there because the inside of 9 and the bottom of the dot here and the top of the E share the same altitude, the same height for their corner. They'll all 15 back from those points all hits there. And I can go a light line there straight up here for the dot. The 15 for this point is back down there. just straight across here, because if that's 15, that's 15 too. So that's it done in oblique. So I'll colour it in now, and I'll add notes to show you what I want your finished solution to look like.